Derek, sorry to bother you at work.
Leslie, what's up?
I have to head back to my dad's place right away.
Why? Did something happen?
My dad fell down the stairs and they had to take him to the hospital. One of his neighbors just called me and told me.
Really? That's terrible.
I'm heading over there right now.
Are you gonna be okay? If you want me to, I can leave work.
But today you got that business trip. Ugh, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. I think my dad will be fine. He didn't hit his head or anything. His neighbors said it wasn't anything serious.
Oh, I see. Well, that's good to know.
But I'm still worried about his injuries. I want to see how he is, and maybe having him see his grandson's face will make him feel better too.
That's a good idea. If you don't mind taking Bryce with you, then I guess there's no problem.
We're most likely going to spend the night over there.
No problem. Right now, making sure your dad's okay is the most important thing.
Thanks. Okay, I'm heading over there now. See you when I get back.
Okay, be careful. Leslie, how is everything over there?
Oh, sorry I scared you earlier. Dad just sprained his ankle. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, it's not a big injury, but obviously it's hard for him to walk. I'm gonna stay here for 2 or 3 days to help him out a bit.
Oh, I see. So he hurt his ankle on the fall.
Yeah, it looks that way. Since Mom passed away, he's been living on his own. It's gonna be hard for him getting around the house with his ankle like this.
That's interesting, because when I rang the doorbell, your father answered the door carrying Bryce on his shoulders and didn't seem to be in any pain at all.
Huh?
If that's how quickly your father heals, you might as well head back home tonight, don't you think?
Derek, what are you talking about?
No, that's what I should be asking you. So, are you taking some sort of vacation by yourself or something? Because you dropped Bryce off at your father's place, but he said you're not here.
Wait, what? Are you saying you're at my father's house?
It looks that way.
What about your business trip? Did you lie to me?
Look who's talking. Anyway, I was telling the truth about my business trip. We got everything done faster than we expected, and your dad's place was only a 40-minute drive from where I was. You knew that. I told you where my business trip was. I finished early and was worried about your dad, so I figured I'd swing by on my way home. And here we are. Where are you?
I'm with a friend.
And that friend is?
I'm with Christina. We grew up together. You met her at our wedding, remember?
Oh, her. Yeah, I remember her. So why were you lying about everything before?
Honestly, I'm just taking a little trip with Christina, just us girls. You were so busy with work. I thought you'd be upset if I told you I was taking a vacation while you were working so hard.
So instead, you told me your dad fell down the stairs. Didn't you think I'd be more worried about him? You should have just told me the truth.
You're right, I'm sorry.
So, let me ask you one more time. Who are you really with?
Huh? I told you I'm with Christina.
Come on now. If you're gonna tell a lie, at least put a little more thought into the names you're gonna use.
It's not a lie, I'm telling the truth. I lied when I told you about my father, but I'm not lying about this.
There's no way that Christina is with you.
Why would you say that?
Because she's here too.
What? What are you talking about? Huh? What is this?
This is proof that Christina sent me. The guy in this picture is Christina's husband, Andy, isn't it? This picture of you and him together was taken today, just as you were picking him up to go on your vacation.
Wait, hold on. Why are you and Christina contacting each other?
Because you gave her our home phone number and she called it.
But that doesn't matter, you're away on business.
When nobody was home, I swung by the house this morning, just before I left on my business trip. I had all of the incoming phone calls to the house directed to my cell phone.
What? I didn't even know that was possible.
Well, I did it, so it's definitely possible. Call forwarding isn't a new technology. So anyway, Christina called her house. Because she knew that you and her husband were sneaking off together. She knew since you weren't home there was a chance she'd be able to talk to me. Even though she didn't have my cell phone number, she tried to contact me at home to tell me what was going on.
But why? Why would Christina do something like that to me?
And like you said, you grew up together, so her parents' house is only 5 minutes from your father's house. She was nice enough to come here and explain everything to me.
You're lying! How could this happen?
Oh, and one more thing. I've had the locks on our house changed so you won't be able to get back in.
What? That's impossible! You said you were away on business. There's no way you could have gone home and changed the locks if you're at my father's house now. I knew you were lying about your business trip.
Have you forgotten who owns our house? Who our landlord is?
Huh? Oh.
That's right. It's my grandfather's house, so he has keys to get in. I called him and told him the situation. He immediately went out and got new locks and changed them all for me.
You've got to be kidding. So where am I supposed to go now?
Well, your father said you'd better come back to his house immediately, so you can apologize to Bryce and I.
But...
Well, even if you apologize, I'm still gonna divorce you.
Divorce?
Why does that surprise you? You didn't think cheating on me would end up in me divorcing you? I know you're cheating on me. I'm not staying with anyone who would do that. Divorce is the only natural outcome. Why did you not think that? And I'll be suing you for compensation money. We've got a child too, so there's gonna be child support payments as well.
But divorce? Why?
And don't think that's all either. Your lover, Andy's married too. So Christina is going to be suing you for compensation money as well.
No, Christina is my friend. She wouldn't sue me. She's been my best friend since we were kids. She wouldn't sue me even if you tried to persuade her.
You're wrong. She's already speaking with a lawyer and getting things ready.
What? I think she blocked me. I can't get through to her on her phone, but I know she's there with you.
She said her lawyer is going to be calling you in a couple days.
How could my best friend betray me like this? Compensation money for divorce is usually tens of thousands of dollars, right? Does she really think I have that kind of money? She should consider that before she does anything rash. Leslie, it's Christina. Christina? How could you? I thought we were friends. We stopped being friends the moment you started sleeping with my husband. I really didn't want to talk to you ever again, but you're really getting the wrong impression about what's going on here. I just want to make you understand. Why are you betraying me like this? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Do you have any idea what you're saying to me right now? You're the one cheating with my husband. I didn't betray you, you betrayed me. But we've been best friends since we were kids. So you think that makes it okay to sleep with my husband? I thought you'd forgive me for it. What is going on inside your head? There's a line that even friends shouldn't cross, and you crossed it. So prepare for the consequences. Christina, what are you doing? And why are you following Andy so you could take that picture today? You're a stalker. My husband was cheating on me, so I tried to get proof of it. What's wrong with that? Maybe you're a bad enough person that Andy needs to go off with another woman. You can say that if you want about me, I don't care. But if Andy wants to be with another woman while he's married, then he needs to think about right and wrong. He should have divorced me and got his life in order first. If he would have done that, well, I wouldn't have liked it, but at least I wouldn't have complained. But this, you and him together while I'm still married to him? I can't let that go. He cheated on me with you, and I'm gonna blame both of you for it. So, like you said, he's just got the order a little wrong, that's all. Getting divorced, then being with me, or being with me and then getting divorced, it's basically the same. It's like if someone got pregnant and then got married because of it. It's only the order that's wrong. That's completely different. There could be arguments for or against that, but either way, they're taking responsibility as a parent. Whereas cheating on your spouse or sleeping with a married person is unlawful. Unlawful? That's right. That's why I can sue you for it. I didn't know that. You got a smartphone. You can look up a lot of things on it. Maybe you should have. I can't believe this! It's right there, on any legal consultation website. There's no jail time for what you did, but you can be sued by all the parties affected. But this is different. Andy and I aren't fooling around. We love each other. So you can't call it cheating. It's true love.
Oh my god. If that's how you feel about it, why didn't you divorce Derek before running off and doing all this? You can't just think about the person you love. You have to consider all the people around them as well. Don't you think considering everyone involved before starting something like this would be more of a gesture of true love than what you did? And besides all that, did you even think about Bryce? You have a son.
Oh, I was so in love it never crossed my mind. I had no idea this would lead to me getting a divorce.
Using intelligence instead of instinct is what's supposed to separate us from animals.
Oh, shut up!
Oh, you're right. Comparing you to an animal is an insult to animals.
Why are you talking to me like this? We were best friends.
You're the reason that sentence is in the past tense. Well, regardless of what we say to each other, Andy and you both betrayed your families.
And nothing you and I say to each other is going to change that fact. But that's why...
We're done here, right? No matter what we say or how many times we say it, this is adultery.
But it's not! It's love!
A married person having relations with someone they aren't married to, that pretty much sums up the meaning of adultery. So that's why Derek and I are both going to be suing you and Andy for compensation money. It's only natural. You both ruined our marriages.
Don't! Please just wait!
Like I said, we're done here, right? I'm not putting up with your nonsense anymore.
Christina!
Christina, it's Derek.
Please, Derek, talk to Christina about this for me.
About what?
Huh?
Everything Christina said is right. I agree with all of it. Everything I wanted to say to you, she already said. I think it's pretty sad that you don't seem to understand, but oh well.
Derek, please! I thought you of all people would understand.
Understand? What the heck is going on inside your head? I think you'd baffle even the greatest of psychiatrists.
Derek!
That reminds me, I don't want anyone as crazy as you raising my child. I'm taking Bryce with me.
What, wait?
From now on, speak to my lawyer.
Derek, wait!
Shortly after that, I divorced Leslie. She complained the whole time and tried to make it difficult for me. But her father was so angry with her that he made her accept my terms. With my father-in-law's help, I was able to get full custody of my son. After that, Leslie and I both sued Christina and Andy for compensation money. Between the lawsuits and child support payments, Leslie and Andy had to pay out over $100,000. Obviously, that put a huge strain on their finances. After just 1 month of them living together, they split up. Leslie's father was so disgusted with what she'd done to me and her child that he disowned her. He even moved away without telling Leslie his new address. I didn't want Leslie coming back and trying to get me to take her back, so I found a job far away as well. I took Bryce and moved without telling Leslie her new address either. I'm actually only a 20-minute drive from my old father-in-law's new house, so I take Bryce over there sometimes to see his grandfather.